Egypt. Upper Egypt is the south, by the way. The southern part of the country we call it Upper Egypt, and the northern part we call it Lower Egypt. Because the Nile flows from south to north. So it's exactly like we say upstream, downstream. So that's Upper Egypt and Lower Egypt. So Upper Egypt is on your left-hand side, Lower Egypt is on your right-hand side. See, this is all green land, this is very fertile land, this is the real good Egyptian land where you get the good fruits and vegetables and corn and wheat. And you'll see the same buildings, the same story coming on both sides.
They have access to facilities, for example, water.
Yes, we have. We have satellites. Can you see the pyramid? Right there in front of you. You see the three pyramids. The Great Pyramid on your right side, the one in the middle is the second pyramid, and the one on the left is the small pyramid. See here the buildings on your left side, in between farms, beautiful farms. Very fertile land. Now on your right side.
Which one can be visited?
In the middle. So now the pyramids that we have here are called the Pyramids of Giza. Giza. It's named after the plateau of Giza. And the three pyramids that we have here are from the 4th dynasty. If we look at the history of this country, you have to know that we are talking about the pharaonic history here, and our pharaonic history started in 1300 BC. That's when the ancient Egyptians started to settle down by the Nile River, and instead of being hunters, they started to be farmers, and they started to found their small villages here and there, and that's what the beginning of the history of this country in 1300 BC. Now, the oldest monument in this country is the first pyramid. Is not the pyramid that we're going to see here. It's called the Step Pyramid of Giza, and it's 20 2800 BC. It was built in 2800 BC. So the first dynasty was founded in 1300 BC. We are talking here about the fourth dynasty. The pyramids of Giza were built in the fourth dynasty. In our old pharaonic history, we have 30 dynasties altogether. All of them from 1300 BC until 332 BC. That's all we call it the pharaonic period, the pharaonic history, and we divide it into three main kingdoms. If you understand this, you will understand where we are exactly standing in history, by the way, not only talking about the pyramids, but talking about also the museum later on. So always remember, we have 30 dynasties. We divided into three kingdoms. The first 6 kingdoms, we call it Old Kingdom. From 6 to 12, we call it Middle Kingdom. And from 12 to the end of the 30th dynasty, we call it New Kingdom. So when I talk about Tutankhamun, for instance, and I'm saying that he is from the 18th dynasty, so I'm talking here about the New Kingdom, yes. When I'm talking about the 8th dynasty, I'm talking about Middle Kingdom. When I'm talking about the pyramids of Giza, 4th dynasty, so I'm talking about Old Kingdom, right? So again, remember, first 6 dynasties is Old Kingdom, 6 to 12 Middle, 12 to the end